it this far, they hate it, they never believe me. Yeah, I would never drop the ball, I know I make it look easy. Yeah, Mayweather with the defense.
Anyways, guys, we got a show for you guys. We are going to talk about our 90s pick. 90s pick.
So for a little background, you saw a meme. I'm sure you've seen a meme floating around if they casted Avengers in the 90s, and so we're like, I think it was the 80s. Anyway, regardless, we're like, what if they had the Justice League in the 90s? And I haven't seen one yet. I haven't seen one.
No, I haven't seen anything.
So yeah, trendsetters. All right,
we're starting it here. You saw it here first.
Shit. So.
Oh, by the way, new recording setup. We don't have the table. We're kind of making changes in the world.
We're in black licorice in this fucking
Look at us
yes. Just as a little. I'm sorry. No clips. Just as a little background on how we made judgments. We're gonna say the movie took place in 1995. And you can't pick any people that already played the character at that time, so that's fine. Too late now. So no Linda Carter, no Val Kilmer, no Dean King. Yeah, none of those. So none of those.
Also, a pretty motherfucker.
We're going with the top three. Supes, Bat, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, and Cyborg. Flash and Martian Manhunter and Aquaman.
So we're gathering the 9.
8. Yeah, so
it's not the 7, it's the 8.
So I guess
I wanted to throw Martian Manhunter in there besides Cyborg because I just believe he's part of the original.
So with that being said, we just want to start with one and we each name our one?
Yeah,
I think a full list.
Full list.
And let's start with you. This is your idea.
Oh, fuck yeah, I was already gonna start.
He got my shit.
I did research, but I had for relevant ages.
Fair enough.
So starting from the top, I'm gonna go Superman, Russell Crowe.
Really?
Oh,
Russell
gross.
Crowe. Yeah. Don't think now Russell Crowe. Think young Russell Crowe, like pre-Gladiator Russell Crowe.
Dude, I just watched some film and I was like, oh Jesus!
I can't see any other Russell.
Yeah,
I finally watched it and he is not looking great.
Yeah, he in 95.
He looks like one of us.
He's greasy to say the least.
He's so greasy.
In 95, he would have been 31.
Sure, yeah.
So it works.
So
picture.
He was in tip-top
okay,
shape.
so picture Gladiator. You've seen the movie Gladiator, and before that, because the album Gladiator came out in 99.
7? Was it? No, it was 99.
Yeah. So 4 years before that. So he'd have been similar shape, probably a little bulkier. I mean, it's the 90s. It probably wasn't too bulky.
I mean, he did play his father.
So for Batman, Liam Neeson.
Oh, bro.
Older Batman. He would have been.
Even in the 90s, he was like 50.
He was 43 in 95.
Really?
Yes. I did the math, motherfucker. That's why I'm at sure. So he's been an older Batman, similar to the one we're going with right now. And I feel like he's already got a cool voice. And I mean, they could. What's wrong with him?
Plus, Batman in general has to look.
What's wrong with him?
Batman in general.
He was doing action movies, and when he's pushing 60. He clearly could have done that at 40.
I know, but
that's more of a
have you ever watched The Invisible Man? Not The Invisible Man. Oh my God, he was. Oh, is it Invisible? No, it's not The Invisible Man. What is it called? It's like a comic book movie. Oh God, what is it?
Talking about League of Extraordinary Gentlemen?
No. This is the 90s.
That's Sean Connery.
I know that was Sean Connery.
No, Liam Neeson was in. He's wrapped completely in bandages. He was like a vigilante. He's like beating the shit out of people.
I truthfully have no idea what you're
It's an awesome movie. He played in that part, and he was like a superhero essentially in the 90s. He's already in a DC movie in the 90s.
That was so fucking obscure. Like no one knows.
Let me look at it. I have a fucking phone. What am I
He
doing?
didn't play Batman.
Yeah, it was like they could play the character, not they could have been in the same universe or anything.
But I'm saying like
You're trying to invalidate my Liam Neeson choice so bad.
I just can't see it. And
And that's why we have our own fan casting instead of a top group. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's from a side chat that y'all will never see or hear about.
The next one I pick is for Wonder Woman, and this is obvious pick. Fucking Lucy Lawless.
Darkman. Holy shit. Thank you.
Darkman.
Yeah, Darkman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's in there. You guys never seen Darkman?
Clearly not.
I remember it, but I didn't. Okay.
Watch that shit.
Okay.
For real. It's good as fuck.
Check it out.
All right, calm down. Jeez. All right.
Nah, calm the fuck down. Everybody needs to calm up.
Turn down for what?
Lucy Lawless, Wonder Woman.
Perfect.
God damn it.
Perfect.
Yeah, you know it's a good choice.
I went back and forth between side like, do I want to like a super strong Wonder Woman or the girl next door Wonder Woman?
No,
and
super
I'm and the person I picked, I'm a really big fan for all those guys. But damn, I even thought about it.
I don't remember who you picked right now.
I'm like mad at it because I'm like, damn, she would be good, but she's already Xena. You can't put her in a Wonder Woman suit.
Get out of my fantasy.
They're practically.
Or should I get into the fantasy?
In my fantasy, I would lose it. I was
Spartacus.
happy. I was so happy. If you watch, I was so happy to see your tits finally. I mean, that was like a years in the making kind of thing. I'll have you know.
And let's be honest, Lucy Lawless, we all saw her in Parks and Recreation. She still got it.
Oh, 100%.
She's still got it.
She's probably the woman that I think every woman had a crush on. Every man had a crush on. It didn't matter. Every gay man, Lucy Lawless. She was like the it girl. And like,
man. Also, she was
and kicks the shit out of dudes.
Kicks the shit out of dudes. She had a chatroom. She had a game. She had a whole ass video game.
It was one of the best games.
It was actually really fucking fun.
I thought you said she had a gay, and I was like,
she had a game. I think it
yeah,
it was fun as shit.
I don't know.
Okay, next one. Wait. Off track. I picked 2 for Green Lantern, depending on which one it was. So for Jon Stewart, I picked Denzel. He'd been 41 at the time. And for Hal Jordan, I'm gonna go. Oh no, they're gonna fuck with him on this one. Bruce Willis.
I see him more as a Guy Gardner.
You think so?
Definitely more.
You think you could be serious?
Definitely more as a Guy Gardner. I would have gone Bruce Willis. Oh my,
I'd see Bruce Willis as Kilowog.
Kilowog? Oh,
I can see him as
Kilowog.
Yeah.
Or the guy who plays the Green Mile, I always forget his name now. It's called Michael Clark Duncan. But he's in the 90s though.
Fair enough.
In the 90s, he could have been a Jon Stewart. He was still big, but he was still like.
I see Denzel.
I would see Denzel would be solid.
Or Jamie Foxx.
Denzel's got that more like lean physique.
Okay, next up. I also picked 2 for The Flash. One for Wally West and one for Barry Allen. You're gonna hate me for this one just because I know it's because he's more silly. Wally West, Ben Stiller. He was 30 in 95. He was already shredded in the 90s. You remember Heavyweights? Motherfucker was jacked.
Dude.
Like Ben Stiller was in great shape in the fucking 90s, so he wasn't already halfway there. And he's already funny, so he can play silly. And for Barry Allen, Keanu Reeves. Young Keanu Reeves.
See,
he would have been 31 at the time.
See, I could see either of them as different variations of Wally West.
Okay, I can see that. For Martian Manhunter, Lawrence Fishburne. He has a commanding presence.
That's a solid pick.
Yeah, he has a commanding presence. Good voice. Got the acting chops.
20 years later, his speech in the cave during Matrix Reloaded gives me chills.
There you go. See? Perfect.
I see him more as a Jon Stewart.
He would have been. I did think about putting for Jon Stewart before, but I was like, I can't have a '90s movie and not have Denzel in it. I'm black. I was like, I can't have a nice fan cast and not put Denzel somewhere. Come on now.
But he's got that solid cast where he'd be either.
Yeah, that's good stuff. It works. Aquaman. This is a pretty obvious choice. Fucking Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Fucking '90s era Brad Pitt. He'd be the comic accurate freaking blonde hair, freaking chiseled.
I think we can all say now our Aquaman is Brad Pitt.
I think all 3 of us picked it.
He would have been perfect.
I was like, there's no other. Who else would have been?
I don't know, honestly.
Who else? You could have put a Brendan Fraser as.
You could go Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser was jacked as fuck.
He would have been solid.
And he was like
especially
the pretty boy.
90s, he was coming off like Airheads, George of the Jungle.
Oh yeah.
He had that surfer look, and that's like he had the long hair, the surfer.
That's right.
Actually, because he was lean.
That actually would have worked out really well. That's a good choice.
I was tossing between Brad Pitt and Brendan. They're both on my list. I won't divulge where at, but
I think of Brad Pitt more of Aquaman.
Brad Pitt's ultimate.
I mean, no homo, but I see Brad Pitt coming out of a pool or the ocean than anybody else. Last one, Cyborg, Cuba Gooding Jr. He would have been 27, but he already looks young as fuck for his age anyway, especially in the 90s. So he definitely played a college age kid. They do that shit right now with fucking Netflix. I'm just your average high schooler. Freaking 8-pack and chest hair.
He was my first pick because I thought of him in the one Show Me the Money, whatever the fuck that movie was called. I can't remember. It was a 90s movie.
I know what you're talking about. Oh, in a lot of Netflix movies, they've casted like 20-something-year-olds as teenagers.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
it's
they're,
hilarious.
and they're always like very developed. Like these are like the most developed teenagers.
Well, they're going back to the 80s and 90s tropes of young-looking adults play teenagers because it's also a cost thing. You don't have
Then
to.
teenagers play like 8 and 9-year-olds.
You can have
That is a 15-year-old child.
But you can have an adult that looks young and overwork them pretty much. But where if you have somebody that's under the age of 18, they can only work so many hours in a day.
That makes sense. I mean, I get it. It was just saying, like,
That's what they used
That
to
was
do.
a solid fucking list.
That's
on
what
the
they used to do
on the reels.
in the 80s and 90s and shit. Sorry, continue.
I'm done.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, this is alright.
Yeah, my list is not. Mine is like completely different.
I mean, that's the point. That's why we call
Yeah.
it individuality. Can you put that in the editing thing? Individuality. Yeah, with like a rainbow or something, or just put the SpongeBob thing.
Just throw it up as sparkles.
There you go.
Oh, man. So I switched out my Batman. Of course, I forgot the stupid rules. So Batman for me is Keanu Reeves. Like it was either going to be Michael Keaton or Keanu Reeves. I think Keanu Reeves could have been a fantastic.
He'd be a young Batman.
Well,
Yeah,
after
yeah.
seeing what's his name? Patterson's version, I was like, all I can think of is like Keanu Reeves is calling. Like that sucks. He could have been a fantastic
He
fucking.
would have been a good.
Okay, I can see that.
And I can see him doing. He has the acting chops, even in the '90s, to have played a young Bruce Wayne and probably led a franchise,
Yeah.
like a saga for maybe 4 movies.
Mid '90s, he was coming off the biggest movie he's known for.
He was coming
Point
off
Break.
an interview,
Point Break.
Point Break.
Point Blank,
Those
Interview
are-
with the Vampire. I believe that interview
Was
with
he
the
in there?
Vampire.
That was Brad
Yeah,
Pitt. No, that was Brad Pitt.
yeah, but he played one of the vampires. I believe he did.
I
No,
know.
you believe now.
I know Brad Pitt, Tom.
I'll check it.
Check it right now. Keep going. Keep going.
Sorry.
And then, yeah, I can totally see him playing a.
No, but no, he could be he definitely could be a young Bruce Wayne. He's got the chops for it.
Yeah, I think he would have been like perfect for that.
We'll see you.
Martian Manhunter,
Okay.
Tom Hanks.
Huh.
I thought in my brain, I think of the acting chops of Tom Hanks with the makeup and prosthetics. Remember, there was no CGI.
See, in my brain, Martian Manhunter is black. He's like Piccolo.
In my brain, I think about 1960s Martian Manhunter.
Okay. All
I
right.
think like the goofy, like
Alright.
I like chocolate, like kind of.
I'm gonna fuck y'all up with my Martian Man.
Oh no.
So, The Flash,
Yeah. Let's have it. Let's do it.
Leo DiCaprio. I
Okay.
think he played the fuck out of the
Yeah.
Flash.
He's
Yeah.
what in the 90s?
Coming off the
probably-
Titanic.
That's what I'm saying. In the
Yeah.
90s, he's probably about mid-20s.
Yeah.
I could see
that's-
him. I could see
okay.
him as a play. He could play either play Barry
He
or
was older than
Wally.
a girl he would date.
Did he divorce his wife?
Yep.
God, that guy is.
25 is
This is from my heart.
25 is
Leo is like hashtag go. He don't give a fuck. Like he don't.
He's verging on.
He literally told, and he said in the prenup, dude, like at this age, on that birthday, I'm leaving. And I don't think she thought he would.
He's verging
Ah, you're so silly.
He's verging on I don't give a fuck versus kind of creepy.
Okay, yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
What's Matthew McConaughey's line from Days and Confused? I
Thank
could get
you.
no
No, they stay the same age.
Oh, it's so fucking gross.
Yeah.
You apologize for that too.
Oh, Leo.
Aquaman, Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Superman, Brendan Fraser.
Okay.
It makes sense.
I
You
think about
already
the
did
dude-
the little Superman S.
Yeah, but no, but I'm looking at it like he could play a fucking fantastic Clark Kent.
Oh yeah,
from,
definitely.
From Blast from the Past, when he's like that goofy G golly guy.
Fucking bedazzled.
Bedazzled. He's like the goofy guy, but he can play a serious. From watching him in The Mummy and how jacked he can get, and put on the muscle, he could play Superman.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He's
He
on
could've
my
definitely
he's on my
been
list, but definitely is a different character.
Cyborg, Jamie Foxx, a young Jamie Foxx as
Okay.
Cyborg.
I can see that.
Any Given Sunday.
Yeah.
That's all I can think about.
Okay.
Green Lantern, Tom Cruise. If we went, it would be Denzel.
That's-
if it was Jon Stewart.
That's the other one I agreed with you on when we were talking about it earlier, and only because of Top Gun.
Okay. I can see that.
Wonder Woman.
Here we go.
It was a cross. It was hard. My runner-up was Julia Roberts. Having a big name like that in a movie could have helped this fucking franchise. And I think if you're looking at Gal Gadot now, they have the same body type. But I think Julia Roberts' facial expressions are more than I make her bedroom eyes the entire fucking movie. So I think she could have been good.
Okay.
Yeah.
However, my pick for Wonder Woman, just because I'm like, you need like the gorgeous girl next door look.
Absolutely.
Sandy Bullock.
Wait, who was Julia Roberts then?
No, that was my runner-up for Wonder
Oh,
Woman.
that was your runner-up.
Okay.
But I thought
Sandra Bullock?
Sandra Bullock.
Okay.
Because I'm thinking of her going, because I always think about not just the hero in the suit and shit, but you got to be able to go back and forth between Diana Prince and Princess Diana. So you got to have that distinguished. And I don't think Julia Roberts could do that. I think she'd play Wonder Woman as Diana Prince the entire time.
It'd be one track.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I could have.
I like that list. I like it.
And then just another thing for Wonder Girl. Alicia Silverstone.
Oh. Dang, she was young back then. Yeah, that worked.
Real quick, who would you put as Robin? 'Cause even Batman.
Back in the day?
Back in the day.
Ooh, I gotta see who was like a kid back in the day. To think about like, because it has to be Robin is in his like, teenager years.
But thinking about the fact that you can hire older to play.
Yeah. I won't worry about that. But you go on your list. I'm gonna think
Frankie
about it.
Muniz, there you go.
I'm gonna think about it. Oh.
Frank Muniz in the 90s he was maybe because he
Shia
Nope.
Wait, no,
Jonathan Taylor Thomas. We're thinking like
Shia
we're
LaBeouf
singing the
was
right
like
before.
7 in the 90s.
Okay, he was. Okay.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas could have played.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas would have
played
been
Dick
good.
Grayson.
Adversely, Zachary Ty Bryan.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I would put Zachary Ty Bryan more as a Connor Kent. Superboy.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Because he also, I think he played, in, not like in the 90s, but in like later, like early 2000s, I think he played Thor in like some obscure movie. And he also, I think, might have played Aquaman in something. But I could be wrong about the Aquaman one.
Okay.
But yeah, no, if we're casting, if we're also like kind of honorable mention some Titans or Young Justice, I'd see those two, like Robin and Connor Kent.
I can see it. I can go for it.
Alright, so Batman. I'm going
You have this in your head.
I'm going with Brendan Fraser as Batman for the same reasons. He was stocked, and he can play that kind of like more like aggressive role we saw in The Mummy. He played
Yep.
Rick, what's his name? I can't remember his last name.
I remember his name. That's impressive.
Rick O'Connell, that was his name.
Y'all forgot we have movie encyclopedia over here. This guy. Rick
So yeah, Brendan Fraser as Batman. I think he'd be the one to pull it off because he was in great shape in the 90s. He had that good build where he was like lean but also muscular. Superman, I'm going with. I didn't write down my list. I'm just trying to remember it all. I kind of like.
Amateur.
Gladiator, dude.
Kind of fast and no, not. See, I'm not the biggest Russell Crowe. He was a good actor. He was great in Gladiator. But no. Fuck. Patrick Swayze.
Crazy Swayze.
Crazy Swayze is Superman.
As Superman?
That's Superman.
In the 90s, he was a beautiful man. Superman's got to be that like good-looking, like just Boy Scout American, like
Yeah.
that all-American Boy Scout looking dude.
I could think of him as
Plus-
Thor.
Swayze's Thor also.
Yeah, I can see that.
But he also had he had good hair, so he could pull like dude. I'm just saying, Superman's all about that little curly Q that he has. Like especially in the 90s, Superman had that little curly Q. They did away with it now more.
Then he had a mullet.
And then he had a mullet.
That was a great time in our
And
history.
we all saw Swayze pull the mullet in Roadhouse. Man rocked that mullet. My Wonder Woman, I'm gonna go with Rachel from Friends, Jennifer Aniston. She was cute and quirky back then, so she could play like a cute and quirky Diana Prince who's not familiar with the modern world. But I think she could also play kind of like a tough but also sarcastic Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman's got some sass to her.
Okay. Alright.
I just can't see it.
It was also the 90s. The 90s was flooded with like a lot of sassy dialogue.
Fair.
And Jennifer Aniston plays off sassy very well.
Fair enough.
Sandy Bullock does too.
No, Sandra Bullock does too, but I'm trying
Look,
not
calls
to
her Sandy like they're personal friends.
Dude, I think she's from like the Texas area.
Okay.
We're all related here in Texas.
She's fine as fuck.
She is good as fuck.
All right, keep going.
Hal Jordan, I'm going with. Or no, Martian Manhunter, Andre Braugher.
Ooh.
Young Andre Braugher.
Yeah.
Stern and stoic.
Oh,
I can see
fuck
that.
yeah.
Pretty much.
Bro.
I can
Yes.
see that. I can see that.
Hot damn.
And I
I'm
could
gonna watch
totally,
Brooklyn Nine-Nine right now.
picture Martian Manhunter because he's like, when he does have those like explosive, like passionate moments, because he's usually more stoic.
Yeah.
It's usually something just like off kilt that people aren't gonna expect. If you saw a young Andre Braugher as Martian Manhunter go, hot damn, you would just that'd be great.
Oh,
Yo,
the guy that does
my list-
all state stands.
Yeah, him too.
Yeah. Oh, or Allstate
yeah.
Man.
I can see him. I can see him.
I actually
or
thought-
actually, I see him playing Jon Stewart. Jon Stewart.
I actually thought about having him in my list because I was like, who's the Allstate guy?
Hot damn! Damn! Nope. Andre Braugher. Yep.
Yeah, that's
I think they just put that in there.
Andre Braugher.
And also, thank you for making him black.
He wasn't black in the 90s.
Tom Hanks
guys.
has that big head, and he wasn't black in the 90s.
He wasn't black in the 90s. He was still a Martian.
Martian.
He was still Martian.
Martian.
We haven't cultural appropriated.
No, I gotta side with him on that one a little bit. In the 80s and 90s, Martian Manhunter's human persona was a white man.
Persona these nuts. He's black. Keep going.
I'm not into that one, okay. As the Flash, I'm trying to think of who was like, because I don't know if with the Flash, that was a kind of a hard one because you don't want to go too young.
Yeah.
We all forgot a huge one
Who?
for the Flash.
Who?
Ed Norton. Ed Norton.
Oh.
Perfect Barry
I
Allen.
really didn't even think of that.
Ed Norton
Yo.
could play
Alright,
an
I'm-
amazing
oh,
Barry Allen.
shit.
I'm stealing that one right now.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
That's Barry Allen. 'Cause
Yeah.
He's enough of a dick to be Barry Allen.
You gotta
He's
have,
enough, like,
you gotta have someone that's that smart guy that has no fucking social cues.
Speaking of
Okay.
Edward Norton, I just recently watched The Incredible Hulk because for some reason, like, and it feels like
That was a good fucking movie.
It feels like
dude.
it's the biggest slap in the face to Disney. It's on HBO Max.
It is. It's
Nice.
fucking fantastic.
Nice.
And it was
I was like, and
It's
he just
not-
flipped Disney off.
It's not really a Marvel movie. Like if you watch it, it's a lot more serious and a little darker than the MCU we know.
Yeah,
That's
of course.
good.
That's what MCU is the
It was
MCU.
a damn good movie. People that talk shit about it, it apparently wasn't like all that well received.
I loved it.
No, I know, like it was loved by like the fans.
We had a
Critics.
combination. It was fantastic.
But it wasn't all that well received, and that's why they to have plus all the fucking Universal versus what Marvel whatever was building up back then. They had the whole contract issues, so they couldn't really use him, and that's why we got Mark Ruffalo.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with it.
You
but
sounded disappointed when we said that. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but they really just they fucked the Hulk over with like they nerfed him.
I'm still hoping they're gonna give him some savagery back later.
Oh, that's,
there was zero savagery.
It seems they're
anything
leading the
this
World War Hulk, but that's a whole different thing. We're getting off track again. My Barry Allen, yeah, I'm gonna steal that and go with Edward Norton.
Okay.
Because especially coming off that, he was in the mid '90s, late '90s. He's coming off fucking Fight Club. He can play that kind of just droned out,
Yeah.
or also just unsuspecting type of character.
Okay. What's next?
What do I got next? Cyborg.
Yep.
Let's take him away from Blade, but I'm gonna go fucking
Wesley Snipes?
Wesley Snipes as Cyborg.
Older Cyborg, huh? He's in his 30s.
Late 20s, early 30s, something. I'd say he's mid to late 20s in the 90s.
Sure.
I don't know.
He's in his 30s, I think, in the 90s.
Either way.
Let's find out.
I wanted to put Wesley in somewhere. I just couldn't because of his acting and his acting is fighting.
If the Green,
I don't.
Yeah,
I
he was 33.
if
I
the,
couldn't put him in anything.
any other place, if the Green Lantern were Jon Stewart, I I would see Wesley Snipes as Jon Stewart.
Okay. Respectable.
It's just like, he's all about that martial arts shit. I was trying to figure out a place to put him.
He could have been
He
Luke Cage.
I can see him as like the Bronze Tiger.
Oh.
He's beating the fuck out of dudes.
Okay.
Or Black Manta.
Yeah.
I can see him as Black
Yeah,
Manta.
that's an award-winning
and
idea.
I was thinking in my head, I missed one. Aquaman, Brad Pitt.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah,
Move along,
we
Basement
clarified
Dwellers.
that.
He was like the prettiest man in the 90s.
He was.
I feel like you could still put him
So
in
goddamn
with
great.
all the new guys like Zac Efron, and I think women would still pick Brad over like Zac Efron.
If you take 90s Brad versus Zac Efron, it's a very hard decision, but I'm pretty sure they're still pretty bad. Or still picking Brad Pitt.
Yeah. that's it.
Who's like the hot girl now in like movies? Who's like the go-to hot girl?
Florence Pugh.
I mean, she's. I don't think she'd be the go-to. I don't think she's the
Sophie
go-to
Turner.
hot girl.
Sophie Turner.
Mm,
She was Jean Grey.
yeah, I know you're talking about, but I just don't know if she's go-to. Like,
Is that like the go-to hot? It was like I was like thinking like because in the 90s it was like you had that go-to hot like
You had like.
I thought the '90s then it was more. He's a go-to hot guy, but in the '90s was more what? And Angelina Jolie was more like early 2000s.
or Angelina Jolie was like early.
Yeah, late
It was
90s.
like late 90s.
So who was the '90s then? Jennifer Aniston?
Jennifer Aniston.
Courtney Cox?
No. It was Julia Roberts.
I mean, yeah. Okay.
It was like
Julia
considered
Roberts.
that was
Julia Roberts.
like up there.
Yeah.
Oh, what's her name from?
Sandra Bullock was considered
Yeah, Sandra Bullock.
from Speed. Like I was like everybody's like
Pretty Woman.
What's her name?
Sharon Stone.
Sharon Stone. Holy shit,
Sharon
Sharon.
Stone.
Yeah, but I see her more
She
as
was the older Fox.
I see like Sharon Stone more like playing like a Cersei role or something like that, like a villain. More than I'd see her as a hero.
I did have a
Oh,
lot of
she-
actors. I was like, ooh,
I
that's
mean,
a good film.
Sharon Stone plays in what was it, 2003 Catwoman. She plays the villain against Halle Berry.
Mhm. I was gonna put Halle Berry as something, but all I can see her as like Vixen, or maybe
She
Catwoman.
would have made a good Vixen.
Before they fucked it all up with trying to over sexy it for no
I would
reason.
only say not Catwoman, also just to follow the rules of can't put somebody in the same character.
But I'd see her
Plus
as
that-
Vixen.
Plus that was just an abomination of a Catwoman.
That was so awful. Oh, Sharon.
I thought you were about to try and.
No, Sharon Stone could have probably played like Black Canary, to be honest, because Canary's a little bit older.
In the 90s?
Yeah, she could play Black Canary in the 90s. She was fucking hot as fuck.
No, fair.
Holy shit.
Fair.
She would have been beautiful. No doubt. Like,
I'm just trying to think of how old she was in the 90s, because
she's probably in her
early 30s.
early 30s. Dang, Green Arrow. Oh, we didn't even talk because he's part of the original 7 in the 90s. Who would have played Drew? I can't think of anybody that would have been like a decent Green Arrow
Matt Damon, maybe.
in the 90s.
Maybe.
No, not
Or
Matt was
Jude Law.
too young. No, they were.
Talented Mr. Ripley, both of them. Those were great roles, and they can play that they can play the Wolf around the rich boy.
He's a lot older. He's a lot older than everybody else.
Matt Damon and Jude Law were both in their late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah, I was saying like he's like in his 40s.
Matt Damon might have been mid to late 20s. Jude Law might be. No, Jude Law might have been mid 20s. Matt Damon might have been mid to late 20s.
Are you talking bearded or shaven? You're looking at bearded.
We're looking at bearded Matt Damon. We're looking at shaven Jude Law.
Jude Law was better.
Plus he just, I don't know. He exudes that rich boy
Yeah.
look.
I can see that.
Y'all gonna hate me for this, but I think Liam Neeson could have played Green Arrow. If he could have American
You thought
accent, he
Liam
could.
Neeson played Batman.
Huh?
You thought Liam Neeson played Batman.
I didn't
I
think.
thought
He
Oh, you
said.
thought Batman.
I don't like your
Yeah,
tone.
bro. I said Keanu Reeves is
I'm
Batman.
getting my stuff mixed up.
I don't like your tone.
Ben Affleck as. Well, oh no, that was gonna be my joke about this. Was Ben Affleck as Batman?
I mean, yeah.
And Ben Affleck couldn't have chose Ben Affleck as Superman either.
Oh yeah, you couldn't because he played
Yeah.
Hollywoodland.
Yep.
He played George Reeves
He played George Reeves Superman.
in Hollywoodland.
Mm-hmm.
It was a weird movie in the early 2000s. But he,
But tell us down in the comments right there.
Who's your fan cast of the
Who's your fan cast
'90s Justice League?
Of 90s Justice League.
Even obscure Justice League. Yeah.
Like,
throw some Green Lanterns, throw some Green Arrows in there. Some fucking Plastic Man. Fucking.
No, you know what? Michael Clark Duncan is Darkseid.
Ooh.
There we go. I was thinking that.
Andre Braugher's Darkseid.
No, Michael Clark Duncan has the size. You gotta think about there's no prosthetics.
Oh
There's
yeah,
no prosthetics
they
and shit.
would be
CGI.
costumes.
Plus he has the deep voice where.
And the delts from Jesus himself.
Yeah.
From Jesus
That
himself.
man was.
That man was fucking.
That man was ripped before ripped was a thing.
He was like scary big, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like fucking unusually big.
Of course, for an actor.
Coming up Green Mile, man, that motherfucker.
You're playing Kingpin. He's fucking huge.
Yeah.
Ben
So-
Affleck's the big
Except he's
dude.
actually not that tall. He's
He's wide.
He's like 6'1".
But I'm saying wide, like
Or he was no taller than any of us on the team. I look like Duncan.
R.I.P.
All right, tell us what your top Fancast 90s are. Check us out on all the social medias like TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
Socials.
All the socials.
All of them.
Zanga.
Even that one.
Yeah,
Check out our
throwback.
OnlyFans.
Ooh, check us out.
MySpace. Check us out.
No, what's that
Put
one
it
that
back.
starts with a D? Oh, I can't fucking think
Christian
of it
Mingle?
anymore. That one.
We're done.